It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. From the stretch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The 1-0 home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting two curveballs is usually not the norm.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
At the plate, Trevor Story, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Go.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Comes set with the 0-1. There he goes. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The set and the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The set and the 1-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Ready with the payoff pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three, and the inning is over. One left for Colorado. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Brian Shaw will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping up now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
for the Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. His numbers against Brian Shaw, batting .500, 4 for 8. A 1 pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Batting second.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Turner on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Hey. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan, who stands out?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. And he misses 2-1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Here's the 2-1 home. Line toward the alley in left center. Dahl will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
throw over to the bag. Runners back. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
From the stretch. On a line, that's a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. So 2 on with 2 away, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. On its ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 fouled away. Two and 1. Here it is. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The set and the 2-2, and this is popped up near second base. McMahon has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. We are still scoreless. Striding into the box, Daniel Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 9, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Now the 2-0. The zone, strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
The 2-1. It is a fastball and off the plate for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
So the base is empty here with one away, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. McMahon is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. One out, nobody on. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a swing, and yet another pop up toward the left side of the diamond. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Fastball swung on and missed. No score here as we play inning number 2. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. The 2-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now batting, Tony Walters. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strasburg with a check at first, and he'll dive back in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His numbers against Brian Shaw. He's a .333 hitter.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Zimmerman swings, and this ball sent out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The catcher, Kurt.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll take a look at ball one. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he played.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Strikes out, 2 and 2.
Cut fastball misses. 2-2. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Ready now, Victor Robles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Here it comes on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
The 3-2 pitch. At third, Arenado reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Tapia. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nationals on the board on the home run by Ryan Zimmerman. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Washington. Leading off the inning, Brian Shaw, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Brian Shaw.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now the 3-0 offering. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the power hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And the pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Story, a native Texan. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail this one 1-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Trey Turner.
First offering on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Here's another 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Riding in once again, Adam Eaton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First things first, here's a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. McMahon's got it. One there. Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
Now batting, the third baseman, Anthony
In now is Anthony Rendon, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown.
number 22.
Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Into the box, Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Rendon stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. striding in for the Rockies, David Dahl. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Liner towards second, but Kendrick is there to pull it in, and there's your first out. So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in on it is Eaton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That's a ball.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Two balls and 2 strikes to Murphy now. And it's fouled away. Into right field. That's a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for the Rockies so far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Nationals are out in front here, 1-0. Kyle Freeland answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Kyle Freeland.
Stepping in, Howie Kendrick. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not great. He's 1 for 8.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Freeland is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes...
Ouch, that one hit him.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-0 on the way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Kendrick gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Here now the 2-2. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. So a 2-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman, his second of the game, as the Nats move out in front now 3-0.
They were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The ball standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. Yes, he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. No outs, nobody on. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Steven Strasburg. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Dahl is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's 3-0 Washington. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. In now for Colorado, Raimel Tapia. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Two balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
That one's in there, 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Walters.
Standing in, Tony Walters hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
From the stretch. In there, 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped straight up. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Freeland.
At the plate, Kyle Freeland. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Strasburg is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Rendon has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Colorado. Still down 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. His career numbers in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Slider laid off for a ball. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
3-1 to him now. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. McMahon ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Washington, but they lead it 3-0. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-0 count. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey!
2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One and two now. One out, nobody on. Got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail in this one 3-0. James Pazos enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47, James Pazos.
Ready for another shot now. Howie Kendrick will lead things off in the Washington 6th.
Howie Kendrick.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1 home. Oh, and he misses it. A toss behind the back. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
First baseman.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Kendrick aboard here at first with nobody out. Drives it out to deep right center field. After it is Blackman. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Hit back up the middle. McMahon gathers it in. The second for 1. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We're through 6 full. Nationals on top, 3-0. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
I got 2-1 the count.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 got him swinging in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Murphy is retired, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 24.
Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The 0-1 on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Soto is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Ready once again, Raimel Tapia. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. Victor Robles digging in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Nationals, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
He's set. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0. 1-1 to count. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. The 2-1. Hit in the air to center field. Tapia is camped under this one. 1 down.
The pitcher, number 37, Steven Strasburg.
So here now is the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Now the 2-0 is taken. Strike one.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Ball three, not close with the sinker that time.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got full count.
One out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Tony Walters, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tony Walters.
Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch, and he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike two. Line towards center field. Robles patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Yonder Alonso will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Yonder Alonso.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Daniel Hudson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
Charlie Blackmon will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Here comes the first pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Alonso on second. Blackmon is over at first with 1 away. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. One and 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-0. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And he's in safely at third as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Garrett Hampson will come on now and pinch run here. So striding in, Nolan Arenado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to minimize the damage here. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The set and the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here's the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Ian Desmond will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
For the Rockies, number 20, Ian Desmond.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's
off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Up top, it's 2-0. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nope. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. Lifted down the line in left. Soto giving chase, but this will land untouched. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Fernando Rodney answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Fernando Rodney.
Now in the box, Ryan McMahon. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And Rodney with the good fastball out of the pen. No balls and a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Skied into very shallow right. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Washington leads this one 3-2. Garrett Hampson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 1.
Number 54 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Brendan Rodgers will also enter as he takes over at third base. Digging in, Adam Eaton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Adam Eaton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Striding in, Anthony Rendon. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A pause, and the 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Juan Soto. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Has a look, now the pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Eaton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball lined to the left side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fouled away. Now another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Story scoops it up. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're up 3-2. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
63, Sean Doolittle.
Digging in, Raimel Tapia. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Raimel Tapia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
0-2.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he doesn't get much on the swing here as this is pulled down the first base line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Tony Walters.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. from the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Pitch sharply toward the right side. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 54.
Number 58 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
For Colorado, number 58.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Washington took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Steven Strasburg earns the victory on the mound. Brian Shaw worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Steven Strasburg. The save to Sean Doolittle. The loss goes to Brian Shaw. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.